Good morning guys, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, having a look at Street Cred Championship for the Ferrari 288 GTO. This consists of Otley Dash, BATHAM Gate and Ambleside Ascent. All street racing events, obviously. Got a little bit of spiel from Kira, we don't care, but showing where they are on the map. And I get to pick a car. And I'm deciding for this one, I'm going to go for the 288 GTO, the totally 80s tune. This is what you get, actually. This is a car you get for completing this championship. So if you haven't got it, don't worry. Use the Stradale. I've got a tune for that as well. I'm going to pop another video up completing it in that one. The share code is up on the screen right now. So grab that if you've got this GTO, because it's about 2 million, I think it is, 2.5 million on auto shown, about 1 million on the auction house. If you've already got it, grab this. This is pretty quick. This is actually really nice. And we're going to load into game here and just sort of get on with it, really. And we're at Otley Dash. And what you want is your difficulty settings on highly skilled, because anything below that, you won't get the car, you won't get completion, and it's just totally pointless doing it, really. And I'm coming around here and I'm not doing too badly. Well, the thing about this car is that it's pretty nippy. It's got decent top speed, it's got decent acceleration, but its handling is a bit wild. And I made this tune months ago because when we had those problems with the playlist, when it all messed up and we were running on a backup playlist for a couple of weeks, we actually did have a full backup playlist. And I went through it and I made tunes and I sort of set everything up for this. And one of them was an 80s themed event. And I actually made this tune for this and I called it Totally 80s. And it never sort of went live because the guys at Forza actually patched it with a working version of the correct season, and I never sort of got to use it, I never sort of got to do it, and this is what this tune was made for. And yeah, I thought I'll give it a bit of a run out here, a bit of a blast, because it's actually pretty decent. I've got myself up into first place here, coming around here. I'm not a huge fan of street scene, but I'm not doing too bad, so this isn't too difficult in itself, although I definitely need to be sort of mindful not to sort of spin the car a bit, especially as I've sort of turned the assists and stuff off it, because you know, it's a bit more fun that way sometimes. And coming up on 60%, keep going. There's a few twists and turns ahead I can see on the mini-map, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just don't slide out. I've got the driver tars following me up from behind, and you can never really shake them that much. Oh, and I've totally screwed that, although I haven't. Excellent. I thought I totally screwed that one up big time and missed the checkpoint, but I didn't. I must have just clipped the smoke. So hey, I'll take the win on that one any day of the week. And coming around here, back up off the island. And I haven't lost sort of any progression, which is good, because sometimes when you mess up like that, it does actually take a little bit to catch up. And we're pushing 90% here. Avoid you. I don't want to be running into non-player cars. And I've got the finish line up ahead, so get the foot down, get going, and get myself the easy win. First place, job's a good one. 20 points on the board for that one, so can't complain. And skip through all this. I get my rewards, get my credits, get level ups and whatnot. And it's making me take a wheel spin. Right, let's see what I get. Trash or treasure, right? What have we got? What have we got? 40k, which isn't amazing, but it's better than the 5k I normally end up picking up. So we're back into game. Let's pull the map up. Let's have a look at the next one. We're down here at BATHAM Gate. So I'm going to do a fast travel that way because I really can't bother driving halfway across the map for this one. So let's get back into the events and hit continue, carry on, go through the GTO, because I will make a video with the Stradale, because if you haven't got this, the Stradale is a very affordable and very competent alternative. I sort of went for this because it's just a bit of a fun car. I wanted to give my Totally 80s tune a bit of a sort of a run out, because it hadn't really had a run out due to that playlist. But go 7th place, coming up here. Just need to be careful of a tight corner. You guys are blocking me a little bit, but you know what, I'm going to use you as a bit of a buffer to come around, because that's the thing about this. It's not real players, they're not real people. I've got no sort of bad conscience about ramming them and using them as buffers and stuff like this. A bit of smoke as I went round that corner there. Still in 5th place, and there's a lot of turns on this one, so I do need to be very mindful of this. But coming down at a decent speed, hit the brakes, a bit of buffer again. Why not? They haven't really bounced, but I've managed to get myself into 4th. So coming round, make sure I hit the checkpoints on that. You're trying to give me a bit of a push, but I'm getting past you into 3rd. Can I take 2nd on this corner? It looks like I can. Brilliant. And drafting up behind 1st place, Porsche. Why not, really? Ferrari versus Porsche, right? Yeah. But I'm in 1st place, 43%, 44%. And a little bit of brake because I wasn't too sure about that corner. But it is just a bit weavy now, but I need to keep my speed up. So come on, avoid you. Not actually avoiding you. Who wants to spin a non-player car, right? Up past the windmill and keep going. Yeah, hitting everything I see here. Never good, but it looks like the driver tires did much the same, so I'm sort of on for a win on that one. And coming up on 70, coming around here, you can tell I haven't got the assist on. It's drifting quite nicely around the corners. The reason I made this tune originally, I think it was a dirt racing event, so I think I made it purposely a little bit more playful, because let's be honest, when you've got dirt racing, you want to be having these quite playful cars that'll take corners sideways and have no problems. But coming up here, I can see the finish line, so as long as I can avoid these non-player cars and not mess this corner up, which I haven't, it is just a nice clean run up to the finish line. And then I'll be 2 for 2 on that one. Oh, going out into a field, but pulling it back, and 1st place. So that's 2 1st place finishes. So that's 20 points for this event, giving me a total of 40. So I'm 2 for 2 at the moment. Skip all this stuff, and we can go and have a look at the 3rd and the final event for this championship. Come on, where is it? Ambleside ASCENT. Fast travel. Basically a bit of a nice run up a mountain, really. This should be interesting. We're here now, and I'm going to continue through on this championship. Go for the GTO again. Like I said, I'm definitely going to go back and have a look at this in Stradale, because this car may or may not be out of the price range of some of you guys. So Ambleside ASCENT. 3rd and final. No, I don't want to put the difficulty up. I'm happy enough on highly skilled, you know. Makes me happy, yeah? Less stressed. So, pulling away, this would be good for photos. This really would. This looks cool with the mist and everything. You've got the car lights and, yeah. That's the thing of having a photographer's brain, you know. You sort of just go around, you just see pictures everywhere. And into 2nd place. Yeah, that's not too bad. Got the Porsche up here in 1st, so let's try and get past this Porsche. Although in reality, I only really have to come 2nd on this, because I've already got 2 1st places in my bag. That was a bit cheeky, just rammed that car into you. Never mind, you know, they say it's street scenes. There's no rules, is there? You know, the only rules in street scene is you don't talk about street scene. Second rule, street scene. You don't talk about street scene. And yeah, 35%, first place. Nice little drift around there. I definitely need to be coming around here in the fog and getting some pictures of this car, because that would look really nice. Just, yeah, I definitely need to take a few more photos in the game. And coming up, take the corner a bit gently, take it quite tight, although I'm sliding. Make sure I take the exit up here and start to go up the mountain. Give it a little bit of brake through the smoke, because I don't want to be missing that. The thing is, nobody's going to be going silly speeds up here because it's quite a lot of tight turns. So as long as I can sort of maintain my position, I'll be alright. And I'll be able to get this done. And slow it down a little bit here. It is in the fog that having this racing line on does help. And a lot of the time I'm doing this, I'm falling asleep as well, which definitely doesn't help when it comes to high quality driving. So sticking the racing line on at least gives me a sort of guide for when my sort of eyes are starting to close and I'm starting to fall asleep. But you know, I don't need the credits on here, so I'm not fussed about that. It's just a case, let's get through championships, get it done, get seasonal completions and start getting these videos made out, you know. And ooh, slightly off, take out the speed sign. I failed to recognise the designated speed limit on this road, right? If there's no sign, the speed limit doesn't exist, yeah? But coming round, miss you and through the line, first place, so that's 3 for 3 in the GTO. Excellent. Why not? 60 points. That's as good as it gets. Street cred complete. Brilliant. I've got these other silly little things for lower completions, and I get the Ferrari 288 GTO. Yeah, why not? That'd be an interesting car to drive, right? But now get some credits, got some other rewards. So that's that, guys. Hopefully you found this interesting. If you're looking at this and going, oh, I haven't got it, check out my other video with the Stradale, and that's definitely a lot more affordable. So until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.